Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. So in today's video I will go through all the best ways to make some gold during week 3 of Shadowlands. So this week is really interesting because many things are being released. First of all, Castle Nathria raid, also Mythic Plus, and rated PvP. So it means many different things when it comes to gold making and gold farming. And I just want to highlight the different ways that you will be able to make some gold with. So before I dive into the video, just want to let you know that I have a Discord channel. You are more than welcome to join. We're 100 people, and yeah, just sharing a lot of tips and just exchanging on our experiences in making gold in Shadowlands. So if you want to join, the link is in the description. Okay guys, so for this week, there are many different ways to make some gold. It's actually good because with the release of all these different activities, it's going to be good for gold making. So the first way, in my opinion, to make some gold during this week 3 of Shadowlands is going to be the BoE farming and the BoE flipping. So as you might be aware, during all the different expansions, there have been raids, and in the raid you can drop some BoEs, and these BoEs are very interesting because you can drop them in normal mode, heroic mode, or mythic mode, and therefore the eye level is the best you will be able to acquire from the auction house. So these items will be very interesting, and they will sell for a lot. So trust me, you want to try to farm some of these items. I'm not aware for now of how effective it will be to farm these BoEs. I haven't really tried Castle Nathria myself. So I hope it will be good. But in the scenario where it's not that good, you can also focus on flipping all these different items. It's super easy, to try to buy some of these BoEs and sell them back at the auction house. So I think it's going to be one of the best way. Of course, during the week 3, you will only be able to do it in normal and heroic, so you won't have access to the mythic mode. And I think heroic is the best way to make some gold because the eye level is superior. And if you want to be able to do some farms in heroic, you will need to have a little bit of stuff. So I would highly recommend you to try to make a couple mythic 0 this week and try to get a decent eye level, so you will be able to join some of the groups that will do these different farms. So that's for me, guys, the first way. And one of the things I'm really going to try to focus on, I will also create some groups through my Discord channel to do all these different BoE farms. And yeah, so now the second way to make some gold obviously are the legendaries. So the legendaries I explained in my previous videos is a really good way. I mean, it depends on which realm, but on many realms it's still a good way to make some gold. And with week 3, people will be able to upgrade their legendary items to 210 eye level. So it means that a lot of people will buy the rank 2 items that you can craft with the different professions. And I think it's going to be really profitable because many people are already starting to buy all these different rank 2 items. And as you can see, I mean, in a couple of days I already made a lot and sold some of these items, even rank 3 and rank 4, for a lot of gold. And I know that with the release of the 210 eye level legendary, a lot of people will buy these base set pieces. So that's for me the second best way to make some gold. The third way is a little bit uncommon, but I think it's probably more profitable than the two first options, but I'm just putting it at the third place because it's not for everyone. And this third activity is boosting. With the release of all these different mythic pluses and also the raids and everything, a lot of guilds will be able to start boosting everyone. And it's by far the most profitable activity you can do. I mean, especially with the raid and the mythic pluses, it's so easy to make millions and millions per day if you have a good guild and if you are well organized. But that's why I'm only putting it at the third place, because you need to have a really good guild and you need to have a good organization. So it requires a lot of work. It's not as easy as just joining a group and going to hunt for BoEs. It requires a lot of organization. But if you have a good guild, you should definitely try to look into ways to start boosting people on your realm, because it's so easy to make a lot, like millions of golds, guys, really. So that's, for me, it's gonna be the third main way during this third week of Shadowlands, and boosting is gonna continue for month. As soon as all these different contents are being released, people will buy to acquire all the different items you can get from Mythic Pluses and from Castle Nathria. So that's, for me, the number 3 ways to make some gold during this third week of Shadowlands. At number 4, we have, of course, all the different professions. And here I will include really all of them, especially the gathering professions and the one who are crafting all the consumables. As I already explained in my previous video, with the release of the raids and of all the different raided PvP and Mythic Pluses activities, people will need to buy a lot of consumables. On some realms, a lot of people told me that it was not profitable to craft, for instance, the different potions, to craft the food. So if it's not profitable, you should definitely avoid doing that. But on a lot of realms, it's gonna be a good way to make a decent amount of gold. So that's, for me, still a relevant way to become rich at that stage of the expansion. So now at number 5, we have, of course, buying, selling, and maybe farming the different world BoEs. So even if it's not going to be as good as right now, people will still up some rerolls. People will still just arrive in the gate a little bit later, and they will just need some eye level, because also, for instance, let's say you want to join a raid, a group of raid, you will need a certain eye level, and some people will just continue buying the 190 pieces to just be able to simply access these different raids. So I think it's still going to be a decent way, just not as good as right now. Right now it's really one of the best way, but still something. If you, for instance, see one BoE that is really cheap on the auction house, you will probably still be able to buy it and sell it for maybe 10, 20 more K. Who knows? So I would put that at number 5. But again, guys, keep in mind that it's less good than right now. Really, it is. So at the 6th position, as in my previous video, of course, I'm going to include all the previous expansions raid farms. So you really have all the different transmog, materials, mounts, and all these different items you can get from previous expansions. They are still relevant. I'm still selling a lot of these different transmog and materials at the auction house. And definitely, if you're just a little bit bored of playing Shadowlands or just doing the gold farming system of Shadowlands, you can definitely try to find other ways from older expansions. And if you want some interesting tips or interesting farms, you can check my previous videos. I'm making a lot of videos on all these different ways to make some gold during the previous expansions. So that's, for me, really the main ways with which I'm planning to make some gold. Right now I'm really focusing on having all the different legendaries at 210 eye level, because I want to make sure to sell all these different items and to answer the demand. So I would highly recommend you right now to focus a little bit on that, if again it's still profitable on your realm, because I know that on some realms even crafting the rank 2 items is still bad, but still a nice way to make some gold. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope it will be helpful. And yeah, I will make a follow-up video on Castle Nathria and BoE farming in Castle Nathria, of course. I just need to try it a little bit myself to see if it's something good, profitable or not. But yeah, here we go. Hope you liked the video. If you liked it, don't hesitate to subscribe. It's always nice to see new people joining the channel and the community. And yeah guys, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.